Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Meru here. It's been a while since I make a full review video because I was on a break from YouTube for a while and now I'm back and I'm excited to give you guys another full review today. And today I'm going to review Luxcrime 2-in-1 Breathable Color Stay Concealer and Foundation in shade Cool Porcelain. Alright, let's start with the review. I'm going to start with the review just by using the concealer and foundation in half of my face so that you guys can see the before and after. And for now, this is how my skin looks like. You guys can see I have spots and acne scars here. A little bit of acne here. No, it's acne scars now. And here as well. So I want you guys to see the coverage, okay? So the concealer is 4 milliliters and the foundation is 25 milliliters. Just gonna use a little bit first. And this is a sponge that I use for during the wear test for this one. So this is how the dark circle look like. I mean, look at the difference even just without using a corrector, which I usually use for my blue dark circle. My dark circle looked so much better even with just using this concealer, right? And then of course I'm going to put it here and all the place that need to put on concealer, because this is a 2-in-1 concealer and foundation, okay? We are supposed to use the concealer. And yes, I like to use concealer before foundation. It's just my style. I think, yeah, this part is the part where I need to use the concealer most. And I just like how easy it is to blend the concealer. I mean, I just put on the concealer, and don't you think the part that I put concealer is already so much better than this one where I don't put anything, right? I need more over here. Acne scars, the bane of my existence. See? My skin looks so much better and I just put on the concealer, not the foundation yet. And now, I feel like the concealer is enough. I'm going to put on the foundation. Don't forget to shake it. This is the sponge that I use for the wear test. By the way, if you guys heard a man sound, it's just my dad. He have a very loud voice. And you know, I just use this much. Like that much, and the coverage is really nice. I'm going to show it to you guys later. Okay, I've put the concealer and the foundation here, and you guys can look the difference now. Look at how good the coverage is. I mean, just look at how good the coverage is, and this is just one layer, right? And now I'm going to put it on my whole face so that you guys can see the full coverage of the concealer and the foundation. Alright, I've put the foundation and the concealer all over my face, and look at the coverage. I mean, just look at that. You can barely see my blemish anymore. And I really like how they conceal my dark spots. I usually, when I already put on concealer and a foundation, I can still see my dark spots, but this I can't really see the dark spots anymore. Seriously, I really love the coverage of the concealer and the foundation. It really have a high coverage, and I still like that it still look natural. I mean, just look at how beautiful the coverage is. You remember how my skin looks like? Yeah, this is my skin now after I use this. Now I want to talk a little bit about the product before I continue with giving you guys my opinion on the wear test. Here's the box. They said that this product is Breathable Formula. Hydrates the skin, smooth skin texture, and it have a satin finish. Yeah, after I use the product, I don't feel anything. It feels so lightweight, and like they said, it is breathable. I mean, my skin feels, seriously, it feels like I don't put anything. That's how lightweight the concealer and the foundation is. Not only that, it doesn't feel oily at all, it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel wet. It just feels like I didn't put anything, even though I already put on the concealer and the foundation. It just feels so nice, and it just feels so comfortable. And the other thing that I like about the coverage is that even though I haven't put on any contour or bronzer or blush, the foundation doesn't look flat at all. I mean, look at that, right? Like I said, it's just like a second skin, but it doesn't look flat, so I really like it. However, it doesn't have an SPF though, like there's no SPF at all here, like there's nothing talking about SPF in the box as well. So don't forget sunscreen, okay? So that you don't get dark spots like me. Alright, now let's move on to the wear test. For the wear test, I did it twice. I did the wear test using, oh, I forget to get the product. Wait. Alright, as I was saying, I did the wear test twice, and this is the product that I use. For the first wear test, I used this one, Studio Tropic Original Priming Water for normal to oily skin, because my skin is normal to oily skin, the oily skin here in T-zone. And then the second wear test, I used Luxcrime Mattifying Poreless Primer to help with the oil control. And for the powder, I used this one, Innisfree Nude Sebum Mineral Pack. So dirty, by the way. And for the setting spray, I use Studio Tropic Dream Setter just to set everything, and it is matte. And here are the results. This is the first wear test result. For the first wear test result, I used primer for normal to oily skin, and this is how it looks like after wearing it for the whole day. You can see that at 9:30 p.m. my skin looks more shiny than before, but even though it's more shiny, there's no oxidation, which I like. This is the second wear test result where I use an oil control primer, and as you guys can see, even after wearing for the whole day, the foundation doesn't look so shiny. This is a side-to-side comparison between the two. You guys can see when I use the normal to oily primer, it is more shiny than when I use an oil control primer, which makes sense, of course. However, even though when I use the normal oily primer, it is more shiny, there is no oxidation, which I like, and both of them there is no oxidation. And even after wearing it the whole day, the foundation still feels lightweight, comfortable, not oily, not sticky, not wet. Because you know there are foundation that when I first applied it feels lightweight, but after using it for the whole day it starts to feel uncomfortable. I start to feel sticky, oily, and just not lightweight anymore. But for this foundation, it still feels comfortable even after wearing it the whole day. Alright, so that's the wear test, and while you guys are enjoying the wear test results, I did a little bit of makeup to make myself look a bit pretty. But anyway, I'm sure if you guys noticed that in the wear test, I did not do a wear test while wearing a mask. The reason is because of the fragrance. The fragrance is weird, okay? The first time I tried it, it smells strongly like a hairspray, both the concealer and the foundation. And then the second time I tried it, I can barely smell it. There is still a smell, there is still a fragrance like hairspray, and I was quite afraid to do a mask wear test. And then when I want to do a wear test for the third time using the mask, I put on the mask and I can smell the fragrance of the hairspray very strongly under the mask. And I thought, well, I should just endure it, but after using it for 5 minutes, I'm starting to get a headache because I'm quite sensitive to fragrance, okay? So if you guys are quite sensitive to fragrance, in terms of wearing a mask with this one, I don't think I recommend it because I cannot stand the smell. But if it's like this when I'm not wearing a mask, I don't really smell anything. So like I said, the fragrance is weird, okay? As for the price, it's 169,000 rupiah, but I think last time I saw it, which is yesterday, it was on the discount. So yeah, so this foundation, except for the fragrance, I really like the concealer and the foundation because as you guys can see, let's talk about the concealer first, okay? Usually with my dark circles, which is the blue dark circles, I need to use corrector again to minimize the color, the dark circle. But even without using corrector, my dark circle look so much better now. Yeah, and then plus putting on the concealer and the foundation, and just look at the coverage. And this is just one layer, I did not build it up, and the coverage of both of the concealer and the foundation look so nice. I really like the coverage, okay? The other reason why I really like this foundation is how comfortable it feels on my skin. After applying it, after wearing the whole day, the foundation still feels so comfortable on my skin. It really is a breathable formula. It just seriously still feel like a second skin and just feels so comfortable, which I really like about that, okay? Like the comfort level of this foundation is just so nice. I think out of all the concealer and foundation that I've used so far, I really like the coverage, and I think this is the most comfortable concealer and foundation I've ever tried so far. So yeah, other than the fragrance, and I can't wear it under mask, I really like this concealer and foundation. So yeah, that's my review about Luxcrime 2-in-1 Breathable Color Stick Concealer and Foundation in shade Cool Porcelain. I hope you guys like it, and if you do, don't forget to give it a like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you!